Alright, what's up guys? So working on the car today, and I got that check engine light back on, and yeah, it just stays on there. I'm not gonna start it because I'm letting the car cool, but I'm gonna scan it right now, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna be the O2 sensor, the secondary O2 sensor, alerting me that the catalytic converter is shot. So I'm gonna be installing this piece right here. This is a check engine light eliminator. It's basically a spacer. The O2 goes in here, this goes into the cat, and it's supposed to read false, like a false read, which is gonna trick the computer into thinking that the catalytic converter is still functioning properly. I've read about these. They say it works, they say they don't work, but I'm gonna try it for myself and prove it to you guys if it works or doesn't. And I'm gonna scan the computer just to second check and confirm that that's the issue, because this came back and it left because I went like on a big trip, and I drove the car for a few hundred miles, and the O2 sensor read that the cat was functioning, you know, properly, but it came back. So I mean, it went away, but then it came back. So I'm gonna scan it, and then I'm gonna install this, and I'm not gonna clear the code. I'm gonna wait until the actual system detects that if this thing worked or not. If it doesn't go away, then this didn't work. So let's just see. All right guys, so I got the ignition on, got the O2, the OBD2 scanner plugged in. It says one code. I'm gonna push read, and it says PO 420, and that's the O2 sensor detecting that the catalytic converter is something, it's restricted, or it's just reading too much emissions or whatever, and they just say to replace the cat and this will go away. But I'm gonna end up just installing this to trick the O2 sensor. So let's see if this actually works. Now I'm not gonna erase the code. I'm just going to disconnect it, and honestly I'm not even gonna disconnect the battery, because I don't want people to think that disconnecting the battery cleared the code, which it could. I just want the computer to naturally read that the O2 sensor is detecting a good cat, which it's going to be fooled by this. So let's see. All right guys, so I'm not going to get full into detail. If you want to know how could a cat fail, basically the simple thing is your exhaust is letting out fuel, emissions, coolant, anything that's like, or a lot of like unburnt fuel, or burned oil. If your engine is consuming a lot of oil, you're gonna your exhaust is gonna emit a lot of emissions, and that's gonna burn out the cat eventually. And that's exactly what happens to mine. This engine burns a little bit more oil than average, and that's what roasted the cat. So the O2 sensor is just basically stuck in there. It reads and it says that it's failed, and it sends it right to the ECU. And yeah, but with that check engine light eliminator, I'm gonna see if that actually works, and I'm gonna drive it around for a little bit, and let's see if it does its job. Oh, and whenever you go under the vehicle, always use the proper jack and a proper jack stand, because you don't want to get underneath the vehicle without proper safety. So make sure you have good equipment that's enabling you to go under safely, because you can get hurt going under. Alright guys, about to go under the car, which I hate going under this car because it's so damn low. But there's O2, and I kind of pulled down the shield. It was pretty flimsy. Can't get a crescent wrench in between there, but fortunately I have the O2 sensor tool, and just gonna try and put it right there, get the crescent wrench and break that loose real quick. Alright, so let's see if I can get this. If not, I'll just turn the camera off, and it usually takes about a dozen swear words and then it comes off, but let's see if it comes off easy on camera. I think I have it right there. Oh, all right. Pull that off. And it broke free. I'm gonna try and take off this bung just for the hell of it. Let me see. Right there. And then that goes through. And the plug should come through too, but alright, right there. Man, I'm just gonna take off the plug. Hopefully this doesn't reset the check engine light, but yeah, that kind of sucks that I had to do that because I didn't want to do anything. And by the way, I don't care what anybody says, the battery is not disconnected right now, just because I want to see if it will legitimately turn off the light without having to reset anything. Man, that thing's crusty as hell. It's actually flaking. Okay. So now, that goes there, and that goes right there. Now hopefully I can get that back in and it doesn't hit this shaft right here. So let's just see how this works. And you see how much it goes in? That's kind of crazy. So it reads off of that. So yeah, so I'm gonna actually I'm gonna clean the sensor up a little bit, and then I'm gonna try and put it in. So we'll see. Alright guys, so I got it installed. Looks pretty good, and got that little boot in there so you know, debris doesn't go inside of the car. Push this back as good as possible. And now I'm gonna clean up and test drive the car. Let's see if it works, if it goes away. I'm gonna put about 10 miles on it, and we'll see. Alright guys, so check engine light, start it up, everything sounds good. So now I'm gonna put some miles on it, and let's see if the check engine light goes off. Alright guys, so I just got off the road, put about 5 miles, and the check engine light is still there, so I'm gonna have to update this for another video. Give it about a week or two, a few hundred miles, and we'll see if that check engine light goes away, and if that check engine light eliminator actually works. But yeah, I'm gonna update this in a week and see how it goes. So yeah, so please like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you guys on the next one.